Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hope you all are doing well. So it's been quite a time that I came and spoke to you guys and made a video like this. So today I decided to go for this video and a very pretty makeup. I'm wearing a very pretty honeybee color, like honeybee with this black, so it's looking a very bit pretty honeybee look. So I know that yellow is the color of summer, but this yellow is somewhere in the gradient of yellow and what do you call that, pumpkin colors. So I can go for a very pretty subtle fall look for this dress. Since I want to enhance this pretty yellow color, so I decided to wear this lovely bohemian yellow necklace with this lovely pretty very cute yellow earring. There's a slight difference in the color because this is somewhere in the shade of lemon yellow color, but I can wear this with this necklace. So yeah, this is I decided to wear for today's look. So I love wearing this type of tribal jewelry most of the time because it enhances the mood, it enhances the look to the next level very quickly. So I'm wearing this, you can see the entire look of this. So my preferences are not very trendy most of the time, like I go for something very things which are very much related to my core, like traditional things. So this is somehow I feel connecting with my mood. So I hope you guys are also liking this entire look. So I'm going to start the makeup without like wasting the time. So first thing first is my rose water. I love this Himani rose water. It actually plumps the skin very quickly because it's a dry season. So I will give this spray at least 1 or 1.5 minutes to sink in my skin. Then I'm going to apply the primer. For primer, I have selected this e.l.f. I don't know what to call this one. I think it says tone adjusting. So after 1 minute, I'm going to apply this. So this is how it looks like from the close. If camera is picking up, it's a very lovely purple color, and this pea size quantity is enough for the entire face. I think it's still a lot, so I only use this on the problem areas where I find that open pores most of the time, so the base would stay smoothly on the skin. So again, I'm gonna give 1 or 2 minutes to let this sink in my skin, and then I'm going to apply the base. For base, I'm using this Bobbi Brown concealer. It's a very much close to my skin also, and it does not like become cakey on the skin. So I'm just applying little bit where I feel, otherwise I can cover with compact powder. I'm just applying and mixing, blending side by side. I don't need a puff separate to blend this because it's very easy to blend, and then later on I can cover this with this puff, or either I can use my own one, like the one which I use in my vanity every day. With the same, I'm covering my lids also for eyeshadow because it's a very good eye base. I applied it before also many times, I showed it in the video. The result of this Bobbi Brown concealer on eyelids are very good because eyeshadows stay very nicely on top of that. For fixing everything, I'm using this Wet n Wild contour palette, and I'm using this compact side of this. And first I'm going to cover my lids because I might forget, so it's better to, my way is I always go one side first so that I would not forget which side is left, and then gradually coming to the other side and covering. If it's looking powdery on my face, it could be settled after fixing spray, but I have to apply in order to fix the base a little bit more. For eyebrows, I'm using this Essence gel eyebrow gel, and it's almost, see, I hit the pan and very less product is left, and I'm so happy for this that I have consumed this much. So I'm going to go for, like, I'm starting in front of the camera, but I'll finish off camera because normally eyebrows take a lot of time. Done with one, so I'm doing the other one. One thing I want to tell you that the tail of the eyebrow, I can make it little darker from the eyeshadow palette if I want later. Almost done with eyebrows. In the end, I'll see whether I need to touch this further or not. So for eyeshadow, I have selected this lovely I Want It All palette. I can't open it like this because the highlighter is broken, so it might fall. So I'm using the shades from this eyeshadow palette, and it's very like one touch result palette, so that's why I've selected this for today's look. For crease area, I'm using these two colors together. One is Forever Young, the other one is the New Black. This is pink, but it's saying the New Black. So I'm mixing these two colors together for my crease area shade. I told you that this is a palette for one touch result, and this is the subtle result I want, and that is what I'm showing you. I'm going to go for the other eye off camera and coming back to you. I totally forgot to apply something on my lips for the nourishment, so for that I have selected this NYX Peaches and Cream. It's a very lovely color. I can show you the swatch of this color also. It's a very nice color. So of course in the end I'm going to remove this, but so far it's, their name is butter glosses, so they actually nourish the lips so good. So I always apply this before starting makeup. It's almost done with the crease area shade. I'm just taking these two shades and blending it. The key is blend, 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 and that's how I have created this amazing gradient. Whenever I feel like I'm taking more color, like light and dark, so in the mix, like the mixture of these two is coming in this way, the way you are looking at. So for lids, I've taken this flat, tall, fat brush for my lid. So I'm going to make it little wet, let it dry, and then apply on the metallic shadow. So I'm taking this color. This color is blurred with this black shade, so which is why I can't read the name, but this is a very lovely fall magenta metallic shade that I will be using on my lids. If you can see how smoothly it's coming and showing on my lids. I'm almost cutting my, like, sort of cut crease with this shade. Okay, so this is how it looks like from the close. And this palette has a very lovely brown metallic shade also that I think I can use for the corners. So with the same brush, I'm using that to create a little bit of the depth. Not very harsh, but somewhere the one which is kind of blended. See? I'm liking this color, so I think I can take this color and apply on the lower lash line as well, because it's very subtle and at the same time it's giving little bit depth, like the intensity I want for my today's look. It's enough for that, see? And this is how it looks like from the close. For liner, I'm using this Aqua Cake liner. I'm in water liner, and just dipping my brush deep inside, because most of the time the upper layer is not very black. So in order to get deep black, I have to dig the brush deep inside, and once I'm satisfied, I'm going to apply on my lids. Liner I'm applying by looking into the mirror where I'm most of the time comfortable by applying. So far so good. I'm happy with the way it's done. See? I want to drag the tail a little bit higher. Now, if I want to make it a little harsh, so I can dip the brush deep inside more and apply one more time, but I think it's enough for today's look that I want to achieve. Done with the other eye also, but this is the tricky part. I hope I would not mess up. Yeah. So this is what I want precisely, and I'm okay. I'm happy with this result. For mascara, I'm using this local brand Bob. It has very good results, so which is why I always choose to select this one. I have multiple mascaras, but like from the drugstore, but this one gives the best results. So I'm applying this. I'll show you the result. Like I just coated, you can say 10 to 20 times, and you can see the difference between the two. It's Bob mascara. So first I'm doing contouring with this very beautiful subtle peachy color. This will give a little life to my face because you can see after base the face looks most of the time flat. So in order to give little dimensions, you can see the difference between the two. So I'm using this. It's not the blush on. Actually, it's a blush on, but I'm using this shade to sculpt a little bit of my face. The same I'm using for my nose contouring also. So I'm using the same. I want it all. I'm carefully opening this palette because I am loving this shade. It's very peachy pink color, which is very lovely. So that I'm using as a blush on. Again, I'm layering this on top of the previous one, but my main focus is this because when you apply blush on over here, it gives a very lifted look to your face. You can see the difference. And my favorite part, this is making this part of my nose pink is my favorite part. Sometime when the blush on does not work, I can go for the very lovely pink color and apply a little bit over here. So I love this pink shade and then blend it over here. So using this crumble shade, again I love all the shades from this palette, but the only thing is this broken piece I'm using as a highlighter. Most of the time when I think that highlighter is not visible, I just spray fixing spray on it, but this time I think it's working like the amount I want, not more than that. So this is nice without using fixing spray on the brush. Little bit in the center of my forehead, bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, cupid bow, and the upper part of the chin. These are my favorite areas to enhance with highlighter. See, the result of this highlighter is very good, and this part also. So I'm using this Milani lip liner in the shade Most Natural. I'll show you the swatch of this. It's very nice. See, so I'm using this to make outline of my lips and then apply the lipstick. So again I'm comfortable applying lip liner like this. So first I cover the line and then fill up the complete lips. For lipstick, I'm using this Too Faced melted lipstick in the shade Chahua. The name is very weird and it's very hard to pronounce, but this is how I just call Chahua. But it's very lovely dusty pink color. I'm gonna show you the swatch of this as well. You can see it's a very lovely color. See, so I'm layering this on top of my lip liner. I could have gone completely with this lipstick also, but it's a melted lipstick, like a traditional lipstick in melted form. So there's a chance that I might lose the intensity of this lipstick gradually. So which is why I apply the liner first. I am satisfied applying like this. It's a dusty pink color, the way the tube is saying, but it has a hint of peach also and little bit of undertone of brown. But the overall result is very nice and very subtle, the way I want for this look. Now putting everything together with this makeup fixing spray. It's a drugstore product, not a very high end, but the results are very good. I'm just testing this for the last 1 month. So give me 2 minutes. If I find it good, then I'll be mentioning the name of this as well, because it's in the process. Like it's a journey is in the process, so which is why I'm not mentioning its name. So this is the final look. Of course, I am going to show you the complete attire as well. But I am loving the makeup, the jewelry, and this honeybee color, and the complete look of my dress also I'm gonna show you right now. This is how my dress looks like from the far, if you can see. It's a very lovely, very pretty palazzo. I think I can show this. Yeah, it has plaits also. A very lovely, pretty honeybee color palazzo with black, like the complete honeybee combination, if you can see. This is all about my today's look. So I'm loving this. I hope you guys also have enjoyed this. Please do subscribe. Do remember me in your prayers. Love you all. Bye. Okay, in the end, I'm gonna show you my eye makeup from the close. See? So you can wear this makeup like in daytime as well as nighttime as well, like evening also.